There is nothing worse as a golfer than when you get to the end of the summer, the golf course is in spectacular condition and you've played some of your best golf. Then the big bad greenkeepers come with these horrible machines and ruin it for a whole week, maybe more. Until now. Let's do it, and let's do it now. Hi everyone, my name is James Robinson and welcome to this YouTube channel. Guys, we are joined again by...
Back once again.
Superintendent John. Guys, get in the comments below, how much do you hate it when it's green maintenance week, everything gets ripped up, it's all your fault. I know. But also guys, get in the comments below because John's a saviour here, because it's happening, stay tuned to this video, it's going to happen in one day, all of it. Have you done it all in a day? Because we did say stay tuned.
Oh. Fingers crossed if the plan works.
And it's going to be less intrusive?
All being well, yeah. Hopefully I think over the last few years we've tried to make it less and less intrusive, and I think hopefully now we're looking at Greens Maintenance Week turning into Greens Maintenance Day. Done.
Still a T-sheet out there, still people playing?
In and out, in the day, finished. Couple of days recovery, done.
And as we speak, there's another machine turning up.
Just arriving, with machines everywhere.
So no better place to start than the beginning.
Phase one.
I'm not gonna lie guys, we're kind of jigging this video around a bit, so if you lose track, don't blame me. But also, no better place to start than the biggest green on the golf course, maybe even in the world.
Who knows? That far. Yeah. St Andrews probably got the edge
it's
on
big
us,
though, isn't it?
It's big,
it's a big old green.
Yeah.
So John, what's this first course of action that we're doing? Because this green looks like probably one of the best conditioned greens I've ever seen. I would love to go and play in it right now. Talk us through what's happening.
So we're currently punching holes with 12mm solid tines.
Yep.
Down to a depth of about 7 inches. So we've got a little bit of heave on there as well. So that means the tines sort of go in at an angle and then create disturbance below the surface.
Yeah, just to rejig it a little bit.
Yeah, just to let air in, to decompact. Yeah, we've been lucky enough to get a demo of this machine. Our current one, this job would probably take us 2.5 to 3 days.
So, and this is the whole reason behind this video, guys. We are going to get this done in a day. Stay tuned to then to see if we do. No pressure.
No pressure.
But what does this allow you to do? Because usually you can see all the team as well, just flying down that fairway to us. Yeah. They're the artillery.
Yep.
Usually you would be one man at a time. Right, you jump on this, then jump on this, then jump on this.
Yeah, so we've got about 6 or 7 steps. So we've got starting off with solid tining, then we're going ninja tining. We'll verti-cut behind that. Yeah. Then we'll sand behind that. Then we'll brush, and then we'll cut, and then we'll drill. So we've got a 7-step process that would normally take us probably, I would say, 3, 4, maybe 5 days, depending on weather.
For the 18 holes?
Yeah.
Yeah. And when you mentioned about the 12mm, so people think 12mm, that's about that big.
About the width of your
how big would some courses go with that? Is that the biggest you'd go, or do some places
go?
No,
some places go bigger.
18mm?
Yeah, there's. I don't think for a solid time they're not going to go much bigger than 13, 14mm.
Yeah.
But some people are pulling big hollow cores out as well, aren't they? Which we're trying to avoid doing, because then you do start and damage the surface.
And that's the thing that as a golfer is music to your ears, because that is so less intrusive than punching massive holes in, just filling them in with the sand.
Yeah.
Difference between top dressing and filling them in, isn't there, I suppose, as well? So.
With nothing, I mean, below the surface, the soil structure is so good at the moment and the soil biology is working really well. So there's no point in taking any of that goodness away.
Yeah.
We're going to pluck a little bit of the thatch layer at the very top with the ninja tines.
Yeah.
So all we're doing with the solid tines is just getting air in there, creating fissures and room for water to move around through winter.
And what I love here is, guys, teamwork making the dream work. This is where you were saying we want to be less intrusive, but get it done in as quick time as possible to get the guys playing golf again. What's going on here?
So Stuart, bless him, is about to pull ninja tines out. He's going to pull cores for us. There you go.
Now that looks probably like it's making more of a mess than maybe it is.
Yeah, so once he's got out of the way, we'll get down and have a look. Get rid of some of those. So you can see where you've got the 12mm solid tine, and then Stuart's putting in a 4mm, he's pulling a 4mm core out. So you've got a combination of holes, which gives us more area to get sand into when we come through with the dusting in a little while. But you can see there what he's pulling out, and if you squeeze them, you can see the water. So that's thatch layer retaining moisture, which obviously we don't want as we go into winter, because all we're going to get is soft spongy greens. So we'll pull them out, get rid of them, replace it with a little bit of grit and a bit of drainage material in the sand, and hopefully create a firmer, better surface as we go into the winter months.
And for me, the most interesting thing about this is because it's less intrusive, I keep saying those words, you can do it more often. So the greens are generally in better condition all year round. You never have to do that massive kind of destruction to them.
That's what we've tried to get away from over the years, is we've tried to improve what we're doing and get to the point now where it's little and often to look after them.
Very good, right. Onwards to phase 3, I think.
Phase 3's here.
Phase 3's here.
Miles away. What sort of question is
So
it?
before we get to phase 3, guys, you can see, so we've got 4 guys here working round. Connor's having a little bit of a break, I think, but he's filling up the blower. John, what is the hardest job? What's the worst, dirtiest job, and what's the best job?
What, today?
Yeah, I imagine you've done all of these, haven't you, in your time?
Yeah.
Apart from being the supervisor and the superintendent who oversees.
Who's not done a lot this morning, really.
What is the best job?
Do you know, I love them all.
Yeah.
Because all I see, where golfers see this as damage, all I see is making it better.
Progress.
Yeah, progress.
Yeah. When I've done this before, I did Connor's job here. I had the blower.
Yeah.
And I hated every minute of it. My hands hurt, my back hurt, and my ears hurt.
You don't do manual labour, do you?
I try my best.
For short periods of time.
I've also done Stu's job as well, actually. But
yeah, you have.
Yeah.
I don't. To be fair, out of all jobs, I don't think there is a bad job, because it's just what we're used to. But obviously, we've gone away from taking those big slugs out where we were shoveling up, which you've done before.
Yeah.
And that was horrendous.
Yeah, the shoveling is the
that.
worst bit. Yeah, definitely.
So we've created a system now whereby we've taken a lot of that manual work away. We're doing a better job as a result. So everyone's a winner, really.
And it's quicker. I also hate that idea of having to miss the sprinkler heads. The anxiety levels were through the roof with that, really. So as you can see, we have done section 4, which is the sanding. Yeah. The operation's running that quickly, we may have missed that.
Well,
but I'll throw it on the screen now for you. We're trying to keep up. But also, I imagine there doesn't look to be a lot of sand on here. Why is that?
Obviously, we're using smaller holes. So smaller holes, don't need to fill them in.
Yeah.
We haven't pulled massive slugs out of the soil, so we're not trying to get material back into them.
Yeah.
Just get that flag for him, sorry.
So what we're saying is we're saving the environment as well.
Yeah, so I think anybody that's keeping up with the world affairs and golf, sand's more at a premium.
Yeah, more expensive.
Yeah, but it's becoming a scarce resource as well. So
I didn't know that, is it?
Yeah. Okay. So if we can use less inputs like that, less inputs like sand, fertiliser, bits and pieces like that, which is what we're aiming to do, and be more environmentally friendly, then golf's more sustainable, isn't it?
Yeah. So after this, he's going to cut it.
So yeah, he's just running through now with what we call a sweep and fill brush. So this just helps get that little bit of sand into those small holes.
Yeah.
Covers them back up a little bit.
I love this kind of phase, because for me, I enjoy putting on sanded greens.
You love it, don't you?
I love it because the ball just rolls. It's like it's on grass, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really, really smooth. Then we're going to go and get the drill, and that's the final bit.
So he'll mow it behind the brush.
Yeah.
Then we'll drill it, and then if we get time this afternoon or maybe in the morning, we'll put the roller across it and just finish that.
It'll be this afternoon, because either they're going to get finished, guys. Stay tuned
we'll try and get it
to see if they get done. What now? Because we have the big chief out there with a drill.
The main man.
The main man. How so? You the main man?
No, I'm just dog's body.
Now, this was quite interesting because we've already got, what have we gone through already?
So we've gone 12mm solid tine, punching holes down to 7 inches.
Yeah.
Then we've gone Ninja Tine XLs, so a 4mm core, hooked out of the top 1.5 to 2 inch.
Yeah.
Then we've cleaned it up with the verticutters, so we've taken a bit of lateral growth out of there.
And the lateral growth, guys, is when the grass goes sideways, I remember that from last time, instead of up, and that's when you get your bubbly greens, and that's when you don't hole all the putts you want.
Then we've gone in with a dusting and dressing, a brush, a cut, and then final step, putting in some fresh grass seed.
Fresh grass seed. So, and as well, guys, I'm going to put a little picture of the green on screen now, and the fact that this has been so unintrusive. If we get some good rain tonight, you won't even really know it's been done in the morning.
I think Thursday is going to come wet for us, all being well, so it's going to get a couple of days just to settle down, then get some rain on its back, and should be spot on, really.
Very good.
Hopeful by the weekend, should look pretty good.
Right. Guys, there we go. Have you done it all in a day? Because we did say stay tuned.
Oh, can I comment later?
Comment later. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed that, smash that subscribe button below. You probably can't hear me very well, but apart from that, we'll see you all at the same time tomorrow. Cheers, mate.
Bye.